Hey everybody, Corridon here with another episode of Saving a Save File. We've got a Dark Team fighting Lord Hanshek on Madness 3. And I just want to go over two things I've noticed with this build in 1 second. The first thing I noticed with this build is we have no form of permanent vulnerability application like Sunder Armor or Intimidates that don't Intimidates always burn, so excuse me on that one. And Zek doesn't have any Curse of Vulnerability, but we can get a Curse of Vulnerability from Cursenomicon. And there's a very specific play pattern you want to do to guarantee that Curse of Vulnerability, and I'm going to show you how to do it. First thing we're going to do is Valiant Defender, Battle Plan. Put down an Entrench, and we're going to put down a Captain's Howl so we make sure we get the Captain's Howl for the clones when they spawn. We're going to Helping Hand on Zek and Entrench. And you're probably going to see me avoid playing a lot of meat cards this game because he has an attack where all your Vanish cards turn into Dark and Fire stacks, and that will get you killed. Alright, first turn here, we are going to Ode to War the front line for the evasion stacks. Song of Celerity just to burn it, and it doesn't mess up our draws. Sweet Melody. Can of Accuracy we don't ever need to play because that Sharp is going to do nothing for both of our damage dealers because they don't have the Sharp to Dark perk. Where's that Sharp? Oh, Gustav has it, but Gustav's not going to use that, so yeah. There's a lot of work to be done in these perk trees. Most notably that the Sharp damage to Dark damage needs to be on a Dark user. And I'd also go with Gustav having speed boof. But alright. We're gonna also put Melodic Rhythm at the end there. Alright. So to get the Cursenomicon to go the way we want it, we want to Infestation first. Black Death. We're gonna focus on the clones first. Plague Rat to get a random monster. And then we're gonna Cursenomicon. And that gets us the Curse of Vulnerability on the third draw. And then we are going to fiddle around with some energy. We're just going to do this on ourselves to get out of our deck. And the interesting thing here is if we get a premium meat, we can actually abuse that 4 energize we have up there. Alright, so we're going to Malediction the front, since that's going to be important to die first. Well, not really important to die first, it's just what I want to focus on. We're going to Vaccine, and then Unholy Storm. And then we're going to pause right there. Alright, it's going to be a lot of stuff hitting Magnus, but we should be fine. Alright, we're going to Captain's Howl to apply Vulnerable and everything, which is going to help our damage out a lot. Entrench, Pair Armor, Barricade, and I'm going to put Wolfguard on Magnus because he is lacking Dark Resist, but it's hard to tell because both of them could use it. But I think Zek's going to take more from it, so I'm actually going to put it on Zek. Alright, Encore we're going to want to save. So we're going to want a Healing Serenade to dispel a bit. Sweet Melody, some more dispels in there. Song of Quickness, so Zek goes before Handshake. And then Encore, save that for next turn. Alright, so we got everybody in over 20 except this one. And this would put it exactly 25, so that'd pop it if I played Malicious Eye there. So what we're going to want to do is pop Cursemancy and then play the Steep Darkness. And that'll curse everybody at a very good high amount of damage. Because you want to get everybody as close to 24 as possible before you do a pop, as we call it in the business. We are going to transfer one curse. We got the Clearest of Vulnerability. It's going to be quite good. But we are going to also spread out popping. Or we're going to put that there. I think we'll deep target the front one here. Deep Darkness. That one's dead, so we don't need to worry about it. I'm going to Malicious Eye, so we can suffer 16 and then transfer it over. And we'll put it on this one here. And then transfer that one over to Hanshek himself. We are going to Curse of Vulnerability. Let's put that on Hanshek. And hopefully he doesn't get dispelled, which it's always a possibility. And Curse of Shadows there. Curse of Exhaustion there. And we're going to Evocation. And we're going to save these Plague Rats. Alright, Meditate. We won't be able to play Unholy Storm, so we're just going to play these Black Karmas as they draw up. And there. Alright. So, which one's going to go first here? It's going to be this front one. Front one's already dead. Don't need to worry about that. But we do have a push forward to play. So we get speed advantage. We're going to Helping Hand Zek. Intimidate Hanshek so we can get more damage on him. And tank ourselves up. Premium Meat might be okay. So we can get more shield stacks, which I think is going to be fine. We're going to also play that other Intimidate on Hanshek. Alright. So he's doing Wither. He's also doing Dark Lightning, and he's doing Dark Cremation. So I think the play here is to put our Energizing Serenade back on top. Actually, I think the play is going to be Energizing Serenade. Gonna give everybody one Inspire. And then we're going to set up to put the Energizing Serenade back on top. And we're going to put the tune-up on top as well. So we want to get everybody geared. And I think using Sweet Melodies is going to be better for that. So we're going to Sweet Melody these two. And then do an Ode of War here. And then for a little extra damage, we're going to Battle to Conquest. And pass the turn. Alright. So, these two are dead. This one in the back needs to be lit up. So we're going to Curse of Frailty. And to Curse of Vulnerability. And it's at 24. So we can really pop it with a Curse of Shadows. And now that one's dead. So we can start piling up stuff on Hanshek. And I'm going to save that Plague Rat, so I know where it goes. This actually is going to be a turn for Black Hole. Except that's going to hit random monster. That's not going to be a turn for Black Hole. He's not doing Dark Constraint, so we'll have whatever mana we save for next turn. So we're just going to hit him with the single target stuff. And then we'll play the Black Holes another turn. Alright, he is doing a Dark Constraint this turn. Which kind of bites, but it is what it is. We're going to Entrench. Entrench. Battle Plan and look for Helping Hand. We don't. We can just put those two back on top and repair armor ourselves. And I think we're going to Premium Meat just so we get more armor. Is it worth it to Energizing Serenade here? I don't think it is. I think we save this, but we do want to start dispelling everybody. Although Zek could have probably done without the dispel since he can just transfer stuff. Tune up, is there a reason? Oh, we can get the Oda War out. Or we can not get the Oda War out. I think we're just going to pass that one. Alright. Going to Malicious Eye. Fire Rat to get the shock out. Apply Vulnerable is very important. We have 16 to transfer over, so we are going to transfer that over. Play the Curse of Frailty. Play the Curse of Shat. Actually, this will do more damage because we are popping it before he gets attacked. So we want to play that into Curse of Shadows. And then we get a full black hole here, which is going to be just wonderful. Into a Black Karma, Violence. And I think I'm going to play this black hole as well. Just because the Dark Constraint turn is coming. Right, there's the Invis, Inferno, Dark Constraint. Into a deal damage with his hit, apply bad stuff, so we don't want that happening to us. Alright, we're going to push forward, so Gustav gets to go. Helping Hand on probably Gustav, so he can draw his heals better. We're actually going to wait on the healing on the meat. Alright. So we got 5 cards in deck. Deflect. Alright, there's our Energizing Serenade, which will help out a ton. We want to Sweet Melody, Zek, and Magnus, but I think we're better off just doing this. Healing Serenade to get rid of the fire on Zek, and then swelling the fire off of him, and then applying that evasion on Magnus. Alright. So we can apply 8 to ourselves because we still have a Plague Rat. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to transfer that 8 over. Curse of Vulnerability to get that 1 vulnerability up. And then we're going to play the biggest Curse of Shadows we got. We're going to Curse of Shadows again into Curse of Shadows. And end turn. And then Maluka can just do her cards. Alright, looking pretty good. Magnus is running a little low on armor, which is a little bit scary. But we do get a Entrench here, a Repair Armor, a Push Forward, a Barricade, and we can Premium Meat to boost that armor up more. And a Helping Hand on, I think Gustav's going to be the best choice once more. Alright. Ode to War to put the evasion on Magnus. And then we are going to want to work on curing the dark and fire stacks off of people. And not play the tune up there. Alright. We're going to Curse of Frailty. A little bit dangerous playing this Malicious Eye, but we've got 3 out of 4 Wolfguard stacks, so I think it's going to be fine. But I think Curse of Shadows is going to be better because we put him lower resist, we Curse of Exhaustion, and then Malicious Eye. And stop. Move go with the Violence, Black Karma, and that's all she can do. Because we have the evasion, he doesn't get any healing from Wither. Alright. I think the play will be to actually, instead of letting him do all this stuff here, we are going to battle plan and look for push. I think we can automatically get it if we do the meats and risk Magnus's life. So. Alright, it is at the bottom of the deck, so that was probably not worth the risk. So we're just going to entrench. and shake it off. He's like popped pretty hard there, but because of Wolfguard, he did survive. Alright. We'll just Healing Serenade this out. Actually, Song of Quickness. So we get our turns back. And then Healing Serenade, Ode of War. But he's dead next turn. And we can just kill him anyways. Oh. And that is saving a save file. I'm going to give this back at the near fight with everybody live. Hope you all learned a little bit today and had a wonderful time. You can always get the save file that I use in Discord and have fun with it. Alright, have a good one. Goodbye, brush teeth, take care of yourselves. Later.